after all kick-off this time. Not so way at Crewe. Yeah, team news is out. Tyrese Hall replaces Connor Grant in the starting 11. That's the only change. Matt Dennis does return to the bench. They are 7th. They've dropped down their table a bit after a good start. I actually had them predicted to finish 4th at the start of the season, which was a lot of people didn't predict them to finish that high either. But our record here isn't great. But anyways, come on, not scrawny pies. Let's do this. Not much of note so far, apart from the 2 yellow cards early on. Lewis Millington might have grabbed the quickest yellow card I think I've ever seen by anyone. Also got booked up for like 20 seconds or so. And then Jody got booked in like a few minutes later. It's just gone on it.
The first 5 minutes we pressed.
First 5 minutes we pressed the
Yeah. We pressed like crazy first 5 minutes.
Bottom and Robertson were in there straight away, and now suddenly we're letting their midfield have everything. Yeah, Roos, I don't know where. Roos was in no man's land. Dimitri, I think it was Dimitri who had like the easiest task of heading it into an empty net. Now they've got another corner, wonderful.
Take him, Jody!
This is my main concern. You see, out of possession, we're fine. We press well in areas, we're okay. When we have the ball, our intensity isn't quick enough. And it's that same thing again of do we know what we're doing? What is the structure and what is our structure in possession? How we break through the lines? Rob McDonald wins it back really well. Tyrese Hall sends their player to the shots, plays it to Tommy Offender, but he can't get it out his feet. And it's wayward over the bar.
Come on, Matthew Thomas!
Get off!
Corner!
Their keeper didn't get to it from our corner, and Jata. How do we come up with new ways every year when we come here to not score?
I can't believe it.
Like, it's actually incredible.
He's done well.
Yeah,
He's done really well.
he has done well now. But this is his first time playing here as well, because he was on international duty last year. Finally, we've scored here. Finally, for the first time since 2017. Beautiful by Nick Schooler. Tyrese Hall. Wonderful by Tyrese Hall. Here, Pender left it. Nick Schooler with a lovely left footed shot into the far corner. Has it been coming over the last 5 minutes? I'd probably say so. Half-time 1-1. I'd say we deserved that equaliser near the end of the half. We were on top for the last 5 minutes. Crewe took an early lead after Kelly Roos, went missing again from a set piece. And Dimitri was left unmarked to head into an empty net. Then we started to lose the seconds. For early minutes, we were winning the 50-50s in the second balls. Then we stopped doing it for a bit. And then it's a corner kind of livened us up a bit. And we slowly grew into it to near the end of the half where we finished the end of the first half on top. And I'd say we deservedly equalised. Tyrese Hall's been very good. Showing his skill. Taking it past their deep line midfield and their centre halves. Ian Pender's done well as well in the press. Putting himself about, Robert putting himself about as well, but I do feel like he could release the ball quicker to the wings when we have it in the centre. I feel like overall our intensity just needs to be upped a bit more. Just need to release the ball quicker. They are there for the taking. We need to believe in ourselves a bit. Just start doing the simple things better. Jones does brilliant to evade 2 Crewe players. Ball with the shot. I don't know if it was saved or clear. I thought it was saved or blocked. One of them. That's the best chance in the second half by a mile. How was Jatta not scored that? And even on the follow-up, whoever was on the follow-up, they've got to score. They've got to score. It's got to go in. Jaden Luke for Tommy Openda. Oh, I'm so frustrated. How has that not gone in? It's harder to miss. Good save by Tom Booth to stop Nick Sula's header. Great ball by Matty Palmer, and then Robertson shoots wide from about 20 yards out or something like that. I think it looks like Dennis might be coming on.
Get in! Yes!
Knots have been on top for the last 5-10 minutes. Absolutely all over. Roberts, good corner routine. Jody in and out. Wins the corner. Ball played into Robertson's near post. Great save by Tom Booth. That was going in. And Robbo early actually, I think, leading to that corner, had a chance that Luke Baylor took a quick free kick. Luca probably was caught in 2 minds whether to shoot or pass. It came to Robbo and he forced a good save out of him. Frustrating because we should be ahead. They've just had a good chance. I think it was Jack Lancaster at the back post. He put a bit of pebble against Argentina on it. The ball went spinning wide. Please come! He's gone before the ball's been played. There was once a time where Notts had a good record at Gresty Road, and since I've seen Notts at Gresty Road and what I've been 5 times now, I've never seen us win, and I think we've lost 4 of them. The third successive games at Gresty Road where a penalty's been given against us. This one is a clear penalty though. It's just silly from us in added time. There's no need to pull their player back in the penalty area. It's just giving the referee a decision to make. It's silly and it's totally avoidable. And that's what happened, and that's what Pato means when he's on about game management and decision making, especially away from home, which he's spoken about recently. Since then, but thought we started all right. I noticed there was 2 very early yellow cards to Lewis Billington and I think it was Jody. Correct me if I'm wrong. Billington got booked in like 20 seconds. It was like the quickest yellow card I've ever seen. But yes, I thought we started all right. We started to win the 50-50s, the second balls well. We were pressing well. Our energy was good. And then the goal was just, like Pato says, we put the ball out of play under no pressure. And then Kelly Roos, once again, he just goes missing from the corner. And then Dimitri, who was unmarked at the back post, heads it in. It's a very soft goal to concede. And that kind of takes the sting out of us for a bit. We stopped winning them 50-50s and them second balls afterwards, which was frustrating. And then we got a corner, which seemed to liven us back up a bit. I thought Tyrese Hall was very good on the ball. Did well to get past their central midfield press. Evading them, linking up well with Iapenda and Jody for that matter. Looking back on the highlights, actually, I thought Jody actually had quite a decent game. According to Twitter, apparently he was pocketed by Billington and O'Reilly, but I mean, there was a time in the first half where he put the ball over the top for Iapenda, who played it to Bordeaux, and then found its way to Palmer, whose shot was forced a save from Tom Booth, which got us a corner, and then he plays the ball to Tyrese Hall for the goal, in which he skips in and out of the tackle. Plays it, the ball is going to Iapenda, but good spatial awareness by Iapenda to leave it to Cerula, who's puts a really nice, he finishes really well into the far corner, a lovely finish. Before that, actually, Hall had actually done really well with the ball and probably should have shot. Instead, played it to Iapenda, and Iapenda doesn't really get it out his feet well enough and it goes over the bar. we livened up near the end of the first half. We ended the first half as the better team. We started to see a bit more of what we were about. We just needed to up that intensity a bit more, and we did in the second half. I thought we were the better team in the second half. Created more of the opportunities. We had one where Jody was involved again. That pocketed Jody Jones. Well, he puts a cross in, it's headed away, but Tyrese Hall tries to put one in the far corner, but it's a combination of saved and cleared at the same time. Jones also is involved in the build-up to probably the best chance of the second half. He puts the ball into the box, and Cerula heads it down, and Jata has to score. He's in a really good position. It's good he's getting into them goal-scoring positions. He had one in the first half, I remember, where it's a good clearance off the line after the ball bundles about. This one, though, has to be scored. This one has to be a goal, I'm afraid. He hits the post when there's no Crewe player within 5 yards of him. Take a quick free kick, I think, and Luca's caught in two minds whether to shoot or pass, and it eventually falls to Robertson, I think, and his effort is tipped around. Looks like he might be sneaking in at the near post, but Booth produces a good last minute save to deny us. And then there was one where Cerula with a powerful head after a really good ball by Palmer, and he's saved again. We really did create enough chances to get 3 points from the game, in my opinion. But those missed chances come back to cost us, and they have an effort near the end with Jack Lancaster that goes wide, and then they get the penalty, which is a penalty, I'm afraid. The one on Luca as well, I looked back on. At first I thought it was a penalty, looked back at it quite a few times, and he does go down too easily, in my opinion. It's sort of frustrating because for the first time, apart from these last two league games, I've seen it, and in and out of possession, we've made really good strides. I think that's probably our second best performance after Crawley, because there was a clear identity in what we were trying to do in and out of possession, and missed chances, and as Pato said, game management and decision making have just cost us, really. We need that on a consistent basis now in the league, where we go on a good run of form and we produce a run of wins to really get us into that promotion battle. I've come away from that game, from the defeat, more encouraged than I am frustrated or deflated at all. I'm more encouraged because I've seen it's probably the best we've played in our 3 visits there since we got promoted. We're starting to see our knots again, which is crucial. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed, subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, Toulouse.